Hey, everybody, and welcome to the Sales Unscripted Podcast. I am one of your hosts, Margaret Henney.
And the other Brian. My first time doing a podcast.
Hey, what's your name?
I'm the other host. Brian Neal thinks there's a radio voice. Glad you're here.
I love it.
B105.7.
Now he's back. He's back, people. Come on.
You're back. Still glowing.
I am.
Hosting
Thank you.
Thanksgiving, you said.
Hosting Thanksgiving this year. I am. It
Nervous?
feels, no, it'll be easy. It's just me, Derek, and my parents, and we all
that's not
love
bad.
to cook.
So
it'll be a little wine, a little
that's
music,
great.
a little turkey.
That'll be super fun.
You know, all that.
That'll be
So
super fun.
I'm excited. Yes.
Yeah, I'm not taking away. That's not really hosting.
No, totally
It's
not
sort of
hosting.
like having a little dinner party.
It is.
It's great. I thought we are hosting, and we'll have about
many-
55 people in our house.
Why?
So it's like
Almost
huge,
dropped
a
an
big
F.
ass family.
Okay,
It
no.
is.
This is very casual.
So we're going to talk about our topic is first impressions.
Yes, and how
All right,
important
so
they
it's
are.
Good. So, but first I want to play a game. I got this TikTok and I just played it for Margaret. She's like, I said, Margaret, I need to try this.
Yes,
so
yes,
this is
yes.
a podcaster, a guy and girl podcaster, and the idea is you count to 3 and then you say any random word. And we'll both likely say different words. Then we
Yes.
try to find the commonality between those two words the next time. We go 1, 2, 3, and try, and we until we both say the same word. This couple they hit the same word 3 times.
How did they
I was
do that?
wondering if we'll do the same thing.
Oh
so
my God, I'm
here's
nervous.
the TikTok. Okay, so
Okay,
here's
okay,
what it
play
sounds
it.
like.
2, 3 teenagers. Okay, now we have to find the common thing between pepper and teenagers. Ready?
1, 2, 3.
sneeze.
Allergies.
Wow! Now we have to find the common thing between sneeze and allergies. 1, 2, 3. Pollen.
Okay.
And you
So
can't
that was
see them,
really
but in
good.
the
You can't
video,
see
they're
a
like,
high
oh
fiving.
my God, let's go.
So we're going to try this. We
Okay,
can say
okay.
any random word.
Okay, do
on
we
a
both count together? 1, 2, 3?
We can if we want.
Okay,
Doesn't matter.
okay,
right?
okay,
So
ready?
1, 2, 3.
Football.
Lawnmower. Okay.
What?
The commonality between
Okay.
football and lawnmower.
Okay,
Ready?
ready?
1, 2, 3.
Field.
Grass. Grass and field. Okay. Ready?
Okay, ready?
1, 2, 3. Green.
50-yard line?
Shit. 50-yard line.
I
Hey,
freaked
words.
out. Green and 50-yard line? Oh,
Well, I was thinking more of the.
we can do another.
You
Try
wanna
one
try it
more.
Again?
Okay.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
it's too late because I already said. Well, okay. So you said 50-yard line and I said green.
Okay, yeah, ready? 1, 2,
2,
3. Packers. Fuck, you didn't play. Packers was so good. Green Bay Packers.
I'm with you now.
50-yard line.
I got you. So this is also part of learning how your partner's brain works a little bit, which I'm learning. So that was a good effort. I think we were on.
Shit.
Now here's what happens when you're playing this game and you're watching. So everyone listening, you were playing the game as Margaret and I were going. I'm curious. I'd love to hear this on LinkedIn. How many of you, when I said green, also said green versus 50-yard line?
I'm sorry,
That's
50
what I
yard line
wanted.
was not good. It was not good.
Like 50. It's okay. I know where your brain was,
freaked
right?
out.
You're at your visuals. So you're
Oh my
picturing it, right?
God.
Versus thinking of the common thing. You wanna
Okay,
try it?
so what was it that we screwed up on? Like we said
we didn't
50
screw up. No, it's good.
What
I
did you
just,
say?
So we said 1, 2, 3. I said lawnmower. You said football.
Field. Oh, yeah. I said
said
football.
football.
And then we
Right?
said
And is that right?
yes.
Yeah, football.
And then I think I said field, and you said
No lawn. Oh, I said
Grass?
grass.
And we
Grass.
should
So
have
we had a
said
grass field.
okay. All right, green.
Which I think green 50-yard line.
I am like I get stuck on a theme.
Exactly, you do.
I'm
right?
on a
You said
theme.
Packers.
Packers was lock solid. You kidding me?
I'm
50-yard
sure
line and
everyone
green.
thought Packers. I understand
Bay
now where you're going because they have Green Bay.
Okay,
Packers.
we'll
I
try
got
it
you.
again later. We'll try it again.
Okay,
later.
that's good. So we're doing
Okay.
first impressions. This is a great first impression. First time listeners like these guys are really
They're like,
fun.
what the
Do they ever
hell?
talk about anything meaningful? Yes,
Yes,
we do.
I promise
We
we
do.
I am really feeling some stats right now, and this
You are.
is
You were
why
yeah. Where did you get those? You were like, it's not really you. You're not really a
I am not-
stat-ish
well, I'm-
person like on the podcast.
I'm
at
getting
least.
ready
I
to
mean,
do a webinar next month,
oh.
and so I love to like. I'm
Wait
like,
a second.
What?
Aren't you doing a webinar with someone I know? Who are you
Am
doing a
I?
webinar with?
I actually
No way you were doing a webinar with
No,
someone I know.
no.
Who is
You
that?
don't know him. He's
don't?
he's a car guy from a dealership. He's like an internet director.
What's his
Believe it
name?
or not, his
No,
name is
oh.
Jason Price.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
That's unique.
Isn't that funny? Because that's our CEO's
is,
name in
yeah.
our company. Different
That's
Jason
funny.
Price.
Okay,
though.
gotcha.
But anyway,
So it's probably not you.
and no,
That would be weird.
Sorry. That would be
Anyhow.
cool. Okay. I thought these were really good.
Yes.
A couple different studies.
Topic is first impression, by the way.
I'm going to ask you some questions.
Okay.
How long do you think it takes?
7 seconds.
Oh, see. Oh, you're pretty darn close. It says 27, but I think that's actually pretty long.
Do you know the book Blink by Malcolm Gladwell?
I have a quote in here.
No, it's good. No, I love it. It's awesome.
No,
it's
I'm so
great.
excited because,
See, we were
like,
playing the same
we're-
wave game earlier, and we're on the same wave.
We're
See,
on
we're there.
the same wavelength.
Okay, keep rolling. I love it.
No
First
joke.
impressions.
I
Yep.
have something in there about
Okay.
it. Okay, so anyway. Okay, also, here's one of the reasons.
You got off of your riser. People are like, oh my God, Margaret is 5'2". Yep, she is. You can't
that
tell. I'm
small.
6 feet. What? How tall are you?
I'm 5'5", 5'6".
You are. Whoa.
Swear to God.
You're 5'5". Well, you just said two things there.
I am more 5'6". More 5'6" than 5'5".
Green Bay Packers is more Green Bay Packers than green in the field.
Listen,
Anyway,
I will stand by
I
that
know.
one.
So you're 5'5" and a half. Then?
5'5" and a half. Let's call it 5'5" and a half.
Okay.
Yes.
That's fair.
Also, crazy stat.
Yeah.
Not really a stat. You know how your wingspan is supposed to
Oh
be like
yeah.
your
As tall as
height?
you. Yeah, totally.
My wingspan says I'm like 6 foot.
Are you serious? You have
Swear to
long
God.
arms.
Long.
Oh,
I mean,
I didn't
these
know that.
boys are huge.
I didn't know that.
I know. They haven't so far done me much good being that
Interesting.
long, but whatever.
Right, exactly. What?
I
it's
should have been a
kind of
volleyball
funny thing.
player.
Like, what's the point? You know what I mean? Can
Yeah.
you jump?
Not at all.
Are you athletic?
No, not really. I'm a good swimmer. I'm a really good swimmer.
That's good. Counts.
Yeah.
You have
okay.
body movement. Are you a good dancer?
Kind of.
I love this question.
I mean, that's a weird question.
I think I'm a really good dancer,
Do you?
especially for a dude.
Yeah.
I mean, relatively speaking, for my
Okay.
age and everything else.
Yeah.
But
Okay. We'll
yeah,
do a dance off later.
that's one of those things where people. No, but seriously, you ask people if they're a good dancer. It's a tough question to answer.
It
It's
is.
kind of loaded, isn't it?
It's
'Cause you're
totally
like, well,
loaded.
then-
I think even great dancers would be like, I'm okay.
I'm okay, right? Totally.
So, all right. Okay.
All right, go
Okay.
ahead. First impressions.
So here's another thing.
Yep.
Okay, so there was another study that was done. I thought this was funny. It was actually done by who are those shave guys? Dollar Shave Club.
Dollar Shave Club. Yeah, those
Yes,
are great.
and so
Great
they
story.
did a study on what are the 5 big things that make a good first impression.
Yeah.
What do you think? What do you think?
Of the product or of the person?
Of a person.
Oh, I see.
Of a person.
I'm gonna combine their eyes and their smile
Oh,
would be the first.
Smiling is one
number
of them.
Smiling was one.
And actually,
I would go their teeth. No, their posture,
no, but that's a good one.
their hair.
No.
The
Think qualities.
Oh, so less physical.
Well, some of them, yeah, one of them's more of a quality.
Smile. They're happy, content, joyful, confident.
Okay, kind of.
Authentic.
Tell me when you're ready. Just read them.
I'm not. I love this game.
Okay, great.
Just give me a hint.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Authentic. I would
Okay.
say joyful, warm.
One of them has to do with when someone has bad this. You're
Bad
like,
breath?
no, but that's
Bad
good.
eye contact.
Yes.
Eye contact.
Eye contact.
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
So smiling and
Smiling and
making good eye
That's
contact.
good.
Those
Yeah,
are
that's
big
really
ones.
good. Yep.
There's another one that is big for sales. What do you think is like a really great sales skill? And
Handshake.
no, but that's also a good one.
Can't handshake through Zoom, can you?
Can't do it.
Try, no.
Nope.
For sales, good. Smile, eye contact, and
It's more of a skill, I would say.
nod. How I say my name. Welcome, talk, listening.
Boom. Being a good
Listening,
listener.
Being a good listener.
Being a great
Okay, that's
listener.
good.
So we've
I'm
got.
thinking more like literally the moment you meet someone.
Oh,
so then I'm like, it's kind
yeah.
of weird to listen to them. Like,
That's true. That's
up and go.
true. This is a little loaded. So smiling, eye contact, being a good listener. There's 2 more. One of
Yeah.
them is like, I would call it kind of a Midwestern thing, like
Friendliness,
being polite.
polite. Oh, that's
Being
good. Yeah,
polite.
being polite.
And then the last one is probably something that like you wouldn't recognize unless it was the opposite. And it has to do with your senses. You said something that
Smell good.
smelling good.
Smell
Bango.
good, right?
Wow. Look, hey, we kind
Oh,
of
that's
got
good.
there. We kind
I
of got
like
there.
it.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Do they smell nice?
That's nice.
So, some of these pertain to us. Some of them don't.
You smell good?
He smells.
Yeah, right. I'm fine.
It's not bad. Yeah. Okay.
You good?
Yeah. So, and I
Carry
just
deodorant with you?
no. Some
a
women
girl
do.
thing? Yeah.
Because they just like are big
Need to,
sweaters. I'm
you're
not
right.
really a big sweater.
Oh, so you don't need it.
but
okay.
yeah. But I.
Do you own a
get
big
the
sweater?
Wow.
Dad joke.
But
Sorry.
ching.
That was good. That was really good. Derek will like that one. Anyway,
All right.
go
So,
ahead.
I
So,
just thought it was interesting. Some of the ideas of like
smile, friendliness,
totally.
listener.
And one of the reasons these are coming about is because if you
Polite.
haven't listened to our
First
last
impression.
episode, go back and listen to it because it's how you interact and respond to inbound leads. So your
Yes.
kind of first interaction, a lot of that is based on speed and personalization, right? So that
Yep.
got me thinking, hey, what does make a great first impression
Hmm.
and how can you screw it up? Because I thought this was really interesting. unfortunately, if you make a bad first impression, it takes like 8 subsequent good encounters to negate that.
Damn.
I know. So you got to do a lot of uphill
pressure,
work.
Yes.
If you are not coming out strong from the gate. And I don't think it has to be like, you don't have to blow anybody's socks off, but like, hey, you got to be polite. You got to make good eye contact. You have to smile. Like, I just think these are great things for salespeople to keep in mind, because guess what? We all have off days. I know, like everybody does, right?
100%.
But if you're making a first impression, you kind of have to put your shit aside.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like,
to.
and not be like, man, I'm having a real shit day.
Right.
Like, and that's tough, because we always want to balance that with authenticity. But like, if you come off and like if you're not vibing and like you're not having a great impression, you're just gonna have to do so much work afterwards to try to counteract that. So
yeah, I love that. I want to talk about a couple mechanical things in sales to make first impression, because I do want to talk about the Zoom thing.
Okay.
So the first thing is, and we do this at all of our Blind Zebra events, I think, as you know. Do you know what I'm going to say?
No, I don't know.
We have music playing.
Oh,
so
you
if you
guys
use
do,
a little
and it's
function, you just do share screen. That's how you do it. If
Yeah.
you're Zoom, and I'm sure you can do it in the other things of Teams and whatever else there is. You can do share screen. And in the advanced column, so you go share screen at the bottom, that's a little green arrow. And then at the top, you'll have these tabs. One's basic and one says advanced. Go to advanced. It says share computer audio. It's a really big square.
Okay.
Hit share computer audio, and then your computer audio is playing. Then go to your Spotify playlist. Make sure it's clean, happy, uplifting music, and just hit play nice and medium volume. And when people come into your room, you talk about a great first impression, because everybody comes into Zoom rooms quiet.
Yeah.
And it's weird and awkward.
Yeah.
When you have music playing, it just adds an element of energy to
I
it
think
that's not
that's
there.
nice.
It's awesome. I'm telling you. And I get more, not even compliments, just like commentary about, do you always play music? And I'm like, always. Like, that's really cool. I really like that.
What
Isn't
a
that
great
nice?
conversation starter,
Awesome,
too.
isn't it?
Like, it's automatically
anything.
takes down some of the pressure.
Yes.
And you start to, like, I don't know, just vibe with somebody.
That's
I'm going
totally.
to build on that. That's
Please.
a good one. But, like, this is, like, such a no-no to me that I cannot handle it. If you are on a Zoom meeting and you don't share your camera,
Oh, my God.
I will call you out
Seriously.
so fast and be like,
I know.
What is happening? Like, are we just on a phone call?
I know.
You absolutely should be sharing your camera. And pro tip, you can do this really gently to, like, if obviously we're all salespeople, right?
Yeah.
Someone else is coming on and their camera is not showing. Invite them to do that. That is an okay thing to do, right? I would say, like, hey, like, you know, gosh, I'm kind of out here all by myself, probably looking like an idiot. Do you want to jump on with me? Are you in a place when you can do that? I'd love to see you and really meet you. They can say no, right? Like,
Always.
Of course, people
Always.
can say, no, I'm not in a place to do that, or I'm not feeling that well, or, you know, whatever. That's up to them. That's fine. But invite them to do it, because I am telling you, that helps the relationship go like skyrocket 5 times just by having eye contact. It's a big deal. So
it's a huge deal. Verbiage I will use on that one specifically. I'll say, hey, by the way, FYI, we're a cameras on shop over here at BZ. So
bingo.
That's all I got to say. And then all of a sudden go click, people's cameras are stopped. Or I just say that. I'm like, hey, Margaret, what's up? I said, are you in a camera-friendly place today?
Yeah. Oh, good.
Just like that.
Camera-friendly.
And you'll go, no, I'm actually at the doctor's office. Oh, no problem. Or she'll be like, yeah, hang on a second, and click. Yeah.
Awesome.
That sort of thing. Just ask. So I agree. First impressions, music playing is great. Cameras on for sure. Now let's talk about that. This is a little Zoom stuff. This is mechanical, but very true. You see it with us. So Margaret is glowing, partially because she's married now. Also partially because we have a shit ton of really bright lights around us.
Yeah, we do.
You need to have and consider good lighting and good set design.
Totally.
For where you sit.
100%.
And people do the thing like, well, people don't care. They want to see the authenticity. Yes, and just make sure that it's clean. You know what I mean? It just adds a first impression.
Yeah,
it
exactly.
Just does. That's
you
what
don't
we're talking
have to
about
be
here.
Fake.
No.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, you don't have to, like, you know, do your hair and makeup and have some crazy set behind you and all this sort of thing. It's just about, like, the care and attention that you put into, you know, your appearance, which, let's face it, it matters, right?
It does.
Like, hey, is this person professional or aren't they?
It does.
And it doesn't take that much.
Right.
You know,
I mean, these headphones are fake. We don't even use them, but we just put them on.
Shut
They're
up.
not even connected. Just kidding. So that's stuff for Zoom. I think that's really, really important first impression stuff. Let's go live now because we do have some people that's still live. Kudos to you if you do.
Yeah, great.
I'm a big fan of the brand experience being all part of everything.
Yeah.
And so when we have people come into our company, into Blind Zebra, we had this yesterday. So we had a sales call with 2 people that were our buyers. First time we'd met them live. So we had, you don't have to do this for everybody, but we had a BZ Blind Zebra t-shirt. We asked for their sizes ahead of time.
Oh, how
little
nice.
Blind Zebra sticker, little pen, little notebook, sitting there at the table waiting for them.
Yeah.
When they got there, their name's on a board up front. All the furniture's clean. The whiteboard is clean. The agenda is on the whiteboard.
Ready to go.
We were ready to go. And guess what? Music was playing.
I
So
love
had
it.
music playing on the Bose in the conference room. When they got there, that's to me, pretty nice first impression.
Yeah.
Versus a lot of times someone comes in to see you, and it's like, hang on, let me get her. Margaret! Hang on a second. Margaret! Someone in the lobby for you.
She's around here somewhere.
Yeah, I'll get her in a second.
Yeah.
She'll be up here in a minute, and then the person walks away. Now it's not, I know it's a little rare that people come to your shop, but that's the thing. So then if you go somewhere, just do the same thing in your own way, right? So you can bring something. I think it's always great. People love gifts or things like that.
Totally.
To a point, you're not trying to sell with golf balls, and that's not what we're doing. We're trying to make a good first impression.
Yeah.
Okay?
I would say like even simpler than that too.
Yeah,
Like that's all like
please.
great stuff, but like let's get back to basics.
Yeah.
Be on time.
Oh God, yeah.
Be freaking on time. And
That's
if
that's
that
scary.
means you waiting in the parking lot in your car for a little while,
That's really good.
great. You know what? We're on our phones. We can answer emails. We can still take other calls.
good.
We're not wasting our time.
Yes.
If you can't because things happen,
Yes.
communicate that. All you have to do is communicate that. Hey, man, shoot, something's
Nope,
going
it
on here
happens.
with traffic. Something
Totally.
happened. I'm on my way. I'm going to be there at this time. Like,
I love that.
It's super easy.
It is so easy, just being on time. Now, next, and you really careful with this one because I see people muck this up with being fake, is that if you can sincerely, authentically find something nice to say about anything relative to where you are, say it.
Yeah.
If it's a cool building, say, this place is awesome. Like, I don't know if I had any expectation, but walking here, I'm like, damn, this place is really cool. Or what a cool like space you guys have, like the backyard and where you sit out and grill. That's really cool. Or whatever.
You know what? I'm going to back this up because this is so funny. One of my other things that I wrote down is, Dale Carnegie, How to Win Friends and Influence People.
Yeah.
So talking about winning friends and influencing people, he also thought a lot and talked a lot about first impressions. And, and so a couple of things that I wrote down are be genuinely interested.
Yes.
So I would call that part of genuinely interested. Another one is make them feel important, but do it sincerely.
Yes.
I love that they had that caveat. Like, don't
Has
make
to
them
be.
feel important like you're puffing them up. Like,
Right.
if it doesn't flow natural, if you don't think about it, like, that's fine. But I think that, hey, if we're going for like best in class, make them feel important, but do it sincerely. He said smile. He said say their name. It's the sweetest
Yes,
and most important
it
sound
is.
to
It
a
is.
person.
I know.
Be a good listener and encourage them to talk about themselves, and then talk in terms of their interests.
Yes.
Which, hey, those are just great sales
Yes,
tactics
they really are.
in general as well.
Yeah. And with that, again, I really want to caution this because
Yes,
this
yes.
is Dale Carnegie's dead.
Yeah.
It's been a while. People will do the look on the wall and ask the question thing. There's a fish on the wall. Hey, you fish? And it's like not even their office. Like, no, this is Ed's office. Whatever.
Yeah.
Just be careful. Make sure it's sincere.
Right.
I don't play golf. So if I walk in and there's golf shit all over the place,
Wouldn't even occur to
I'm
me
not
to
going to
ask.
talk about it. And if I do, I'm going to go. So I tell you just real quick, one thing we're not going to do, we're never playing golf together.
Yeah.
Because I don't play golf and it's very clear you do. So seriously, because that's the
Yeah.
truth. And I won't play with someone good on purpose.
Yeah, totally.
So just be really sincere. That's the main thing, authentic with that stuff. I know I've got a couple of clients and it's, they're industrial type places. When you go in their office, it's not like neat and clean or anything. It's like
Yeah.
dirty and stuff. So I don't walk in there like, this is awesome. Because
Yeah,
it isn't. But I just don't say anything about it. Right?
Yeah.
Or I say, and you guys, you have a get after it. This feels like a workshop in here. Like you guys are working, aren't you? Oh yeah, it's work. Construction.
I would bet though, more often than not, there are things that we're thinking in our head that you like. That I'm like, man, because I've had this as a like a New Year's resolution in the past. That when I think something nice about someone else, to tell them, because very often I'll look at someone and be like, God, they have beautiful eyes. Or like, maybe that's a little too much. I'm sorry. Not in the work setting. I'm sorry. Or like, I'm sorry. You're going to make fun of me. I knew it.
I'm not making fun of you. I'm trying to protect you from getting sued.
I know. Or like, okay, let me think of a better example. Like, I don't know, someone just like looks super sharp. I'm like, oh my God. I was like, you're pulling off a hat. Not a lot of people can pull off a hat.
I did go through some, kind of like a DEI harassment type training.
Like sensitivity training.
And I was a little surprised with the sort of the rules of engagement there.
Okay.
And there are.
Am I way out of bounds?
No, that's what I think it was, and I'm going off of memory. It's been a minute, but you can compliment on a clothing thing, but not a body part.
Oh, okay. See, okay.
Except you could comment on like a hairstyle, but not the hair itself, which is unique. Like
interesting.
Like
Okay.
I love your hairstyle or something, but no more than twice. If you do it more than twice, then it's creepy.
Oh my God,
I'm like, there's these rules of engagement. You know what I mean?
Oh my gosh.
Like, so you could say, I love your jacket. It's a great jacket. That's cool, right?
Yeah. Okay.
You can't say, man, your shoulders look great in that jacket. That's a weird thing, right? It's like a thing. So, which I know they do, but
that is hilarious.
Paying attention to stuff.
Oh my
God.
So
I think that's the deal. Anyway, I get the point. You can say sincere, complimentary things. I think it's a really good thing to do.
Yeah, totally.
Last thing I'll say, but I learned this from one of my clients. They did this a long time ago. They did in-house stuff, and I don't usually do like business to consumer coaching at all. But in this case, it was a friend, and so I did some work for them. And they did two things. So they were in-home sort of people when they did their sales in-house. Okay. One thing is they always knocked. They never rang the doorbell.
Oh, interesting.
Your friends knock on your door.
Yeah.
That's like the concept there.
How funny. I never thought about that.
Knock instead of ring the doorbell.
Okay.
So just how that plays out in B2B is a thing.
Okay.
But they also said when people offer you something, if you sincerely want it, you take it. Someone say, can I get you a glass of water? You say, yeah, I would love a glass of water. It'd be awesome.
Yeah.
What do you want me to drink? I've got Diet Coke, Sprite, whatever. I'm like, I love a Diet Coke.
Yeah.
Because that automatically just builds trust real quickly.
Yeah.
What most people do is they refuse the offer.
Like,
they go, no, I'm fine. No. I'm fine. Now, if you just got off a 4-hour car ride, your teeth are floating, you got to pee so bad you can't even stand it, don't take the water.
Yeah.
But if you're like, I love you, water's great. Or they say, I've got LaCroix. I'm like, what flavor do you have? Mm-hmm. It automatically creates this first impression. Like we're here already. I trust you. Those are little things that people don't think about.
Yeah.
They're really, really important. And most salespeople are a little hesitant and timid there. Like they refuse things like that. No, I'm fine. I don't need anything.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, hell, what do you got?
Yeah. I like
sure.
it.
Well, yeah,
I like it. There's a level of familiarity and trust already that's
100%.
being built when you're just being sincere.
Yes.
So.
First impressions.
Yummy. I hope it's good.
We'll do some. We're getting close to the end of the year, so we need to start talking about next year, don't we?
My God.
And we just had our little strat meeting for Sales Unscripted. We're going to do another live event.
I know.
Coming up. Hold the date. We'll save the dates really early this time.
Yes.
Really early.
Our last one, we came up with it, and we're like, let's do it.
It was quick, and we still had 75-ish people show up. So this one's going to be like hundreds.
Yay.
Hundreds. You know what I'd love because we're getting listeners. Like we got an email. I didn't tell you this. We got an email from someone who listens to us in Utah, asking for the Q4 deal. Do you know that person?
No,
I don't use her name because she's a VP of sales.
That's awesome.
Yes, and I was like, thank you for listening. Number one.
Oh, how nice.
Nice.
Also, I always think about Utah. I always think about skiing, and I love to ski in Utah, and it is a beautiful state. I mean, I don't know if people have ever been out there, but any time of year, I'm like, I'm a big fan of Utah.
Utah is fantastic. Zion National Park.
Oh my God, it's so great. Well, that's so nice. I love when we get fan mail.
So we will talk about next year a little bit, both more of the planning mechanics things, but also what's inside.
In store
for Sales Unscripted.
I love it. Go out there and make a good first impression, guys.
Okay, cheers.
Bye.
See you, bye.